baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, a run with Williams. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, ball at the 36.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. That's incomplete left side. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it's second down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Yeah, there we go.
Throwing again is Dak. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Here's Dak. Trying for the deep ball. Arlington nearly picked it, so couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Dak throwing again. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Prescott now on third down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down.
For a Las Vegas first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've got first down from the 31. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. He has room past the 25. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So what's up?
From the red zone now. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
So what's up?
Shotgun snap to Smith. They're on him again, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush, because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to it.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Cooker. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for Cowboys first down.
And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 11.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I took one. Wait, then.
Another run for Williams. down past the 25. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. First and 10, Prescott. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. Back to the air, Prescott. Catch is made in close. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the second. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Raiders nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Trey Tucker to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
The Raiders take over
Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Cowboys closing in and they get to it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's a 10-yard loss.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
And a man over the middle, it's Bowers. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
And a Raider first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock.
And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Not an enviable spot as they come up, 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Complete, it's Myers. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Formation for the Raiders.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! Line in!
They go with Williams on the counter. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. And a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Yeah! There we go! Line in!
Dak now from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Well, he laid up for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Parsons on the tackle. Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Smith to the air now. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Raiders with 3rd and very long. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Under pressure, and he goes down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Starts his return from the 23. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Cowboys are about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Line in!
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. First
Well, more
and
often
10
than
at
not,
the
it's a
49
passing
yard
game
line.
that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to him. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Yeah, Perry.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Completes it again to Pickens. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Lots to talk about from the weekend that was.
Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick.
Automatic first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun give here to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
From the gun, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Here we go, hey.
Here's Smith. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And as we work our way through November, you see here, he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right, hey.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Yeah! Warning!
Dak to the air here. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
Gain of 17
That play good for
yards.
17 and a first
And the
down.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
There we go! Warning!
Prescott on 1st and 10. He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go! Warning!
Now Dak to throw. To the left and ruled in by Ferguson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
First down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Marcus Williams
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Yeah! Here we go! Warning!
Throwing again is Dak. And this one is launched downfield. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Warning!
Third and long. They're going to throw. Into the hands of Pickens. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 35 out of that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Another Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 35. And a Cowboy first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Dak throwing again. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB,
Second down
over
and 10.
the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
There we go. All right, hey.
Dak off the play fake. Finds a man, right side. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
14. Raiders, nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dylan Laube on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Raiders have their offense back out there. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
They'll start this series with an option left. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Smith taking off with it. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Brought down by Deron Bland.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going for it again. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
7-yard gain.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Has it in close. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Genty from the gun. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
Las Vegas, first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
I'll toss it. Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Ready? Night, go!
Here's the backup. First throw. Lofts it deep right side. And that's going to be knocked away. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
He's looking deep once again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go! Hey, check! Line in!
Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Running from the pistol here with Genty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, O'Connell. That man over the middle, it's Bowers. I'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
16 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10.
O'Connell here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
A loss of 6. Brings up 2nd and 16.
Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. Dash hauls it in. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. You've got to keep moving quick here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now to throw. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
The tackle made
Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
It's 4th
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 45 yards. That's another Raiders first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
And we just witnessed right there. Right? This is why they spend all the time on the practice field, because that 3rd phase of the game just picked up the other 2 phases. Heck, look at the entire sideline. Keeping this a 1-score game. Hey, there's limited time and possessions remaining. That may have been a game-saving play to keep this deficit at a single score in just 8 points.
The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. On 1st down, they'll run. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Here we go. I check line.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Yet another win for them, Brock. And now, I don't know. Are they talking about it? Are they thinking about it but not talking about it? They're officially over halfway now to a perfect season.
Yeah, I don't think they're talking about the 72 Dolphins yet or the 07 Patriots, but I do think they're believing. They're believing they can find ways to win, and they're doing it every single week.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.